What's up everyone, and welcome to Resenha BJJ, where we talk about the news, the techniques, the culture, and of course, the drama of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So what happened with Kaynan Duarte and Mica Galvao at the Absolute Championship at BJJ Stars on April 22nd? Well, Kaynan made a mistake. He went into the cross-ashi position and he attacked the leg that was inside the cross-ashi, which is illegal in the IBJJF gi rules. You can actually use the cross-ashi position to sweep, to come on top, as long as you don't attack the leg that's inside. If you're interested in seeing how the cross-ashi can be used without attacking a leg, then I recommend you check out Gordon and Ryan's run at the World Championships in the IBJJF, where he used the cross-ashi to come on top and pass the guard without attacking the leg, because at the time, heel hooks were illegal in no gi. And by the way, if you're looking for some jiu-jitsu t-shirts, then check out ourjujitsu.com. So what happened? Kaynan went into the cross-ashi and he transitioned into a Z-lock position, and he went for like a Z-lock styled knee bar and started turning, and then crack. Mica screamed out in pain, and then the referees came in and they pulled off Kaynan Duarte and they disqualified him. Here's what Kaynan Duarte told Flow Grappling about the incident after the match.
All right, Kaynan, so you kind of want to just explain what happened in your match with Mica?
So I got swept by Mica, and then I tried to give back the sweep. I applied the same technique that I did on Rodolfo Vieira at Spider, I think in 2019. I got in the Sankaku position, but instead of come on top, I made a mistake of trying to go to the knee bar, and then was so quick, the position, and I got killed right away. It's the rule, was my mistake, so let's move on. I think this rule is kind of sucks because we are like a black belt, and then like we lose an event like such, like the side of this, like for like little mistakes sucks, but it was the rules, you know, so I cannot complain about it. That's the rule, the rule. I make a mistake and that's it, let's move on.
So who takes responsibility in this situation? Is it the rules' fault that they're antiquated and they're not up to modern jiu-jitsu standards? They kind of make a foolish or a malicious mistake by going after this Z-lock knee bar? Or maybe it's the referees. Maybe the referees should have stepped in faster as soon as they saw Kaynan bringing that leg over in the cross-ashi position. Or maybe it's Mica's fault. Maybe he should have expected that Kaynan was going after this Z-lock knee bar and should have prepared for it and reacted better. Tell me in the comments. Who's to blame? Who's responsible? So, despite taking what looked like a very terrible injury, Mica went on to fight in the semifinals against Felipe Andrew, and Mica looked amazing. He went after lots of submissions, got lots of advantages, but unfortunately he ended up losing on points. And I have to say, despite having the terrible injury and despite losing in the semifinal, I kind of think like Mica came out being the story of this championship. Not only did he have the coolest entrance ever, it was like a New Zealand All Blacks haka style entrance, he also fought with heart and courage and was going after submissions above all else, and he really won the fans' side. And despite losing, you could hear that the crowd was still cheering for him. And of course, the guy who ended up being the official champion of the tournament was Eric Muniz, who had a great tournament and landed a really cool flying armbar, which he also won Best Submission of the Night. We also have to give a shout out to Adam Rositzky, who had some great performances, had some really cool butterfly sweeps, and of course Felipe Andrew, who came in second. He had a great run as well. And I have to give a huge congratulations to Fepa Lopez, who showed that the gi is not dead. This tournament showed that gi can be just as exciting as no gi when the competitors want to get the submission, and when there's good matchups, and when there's a great prize on the line and people are motivated and they're hungry. So if you have any friends who are saying that the gi is done, it's finished, it's too boring, 50-50 is so boring to watch in the gi without heel hooks, then stop them right there and show them this tournament, because it was awesome. There were so many great matches with so many great competitors. This is what dream tournaments are made of. I can't wait to see what BJJ Stars and their team does next, because if this tournament was any indication, then the future is very, very bright for the gi and for tournaments in Brazil. All right, that is it for this video. Tell me in the comments what you thought about the tournament overall. Who are your favorite performers? And what did you think about Kaynan's reasoning or excuse? All right, that's it. See you in the next one.